Welcome back, ladies and gents, to yes, no, maybe so, to the final part of my Resident Evil 3 Remake walkthrough. Welcome back. Not gonna lie, been enjoying myself at this game. I'll give my final thoughts when the credits roll, how I usually do during my walkthroughs. But I'm very positive. But, you know, take my opinion with a grain of salt, because like I said at the beginning of this walkthrough, that this free and early copy. I thought I had another freaking, whatchamacallit, health kit. Well, this free and early copy of Resident Evil 3 Remake was provided by Capcom. So, yeah, take my opinion about on this game with a grain of salt. But, you know, I really like it so far. As much, well, depends how it ends. Do I like it as much as Resident Evil 2 Remake? So far, yes. Gameplay wise, yes. Because you guys know my taste if you've been with my channel for a while. I like survival horror games. I mean, my favorite survival horror game is Dead Space 2 because it mixes great horror with action. You know, a good amount of action. Kind of like RE4 a little bit, but Dead Space 2 is way more scary. So, I feel like this is akin to Dead Space 2, which I am all for. God, there's so many darn doors.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
And like I said, I'll give my final thoughts, you know, when.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Scientist Jill, just like scientist Bruce Wayne, Batman v Superman. But yeah, on the internet, people are like, oh, it's too, or a lot of critics were like, oh, it's too action and whatnot. I'm like, well, the direction that this game went in, like, we knew this was going to happen. I don't know what people were expecting. It's kind of weird. I just seen some people complain about that. Like, it's too action. I'm like, well, this is kind of what, like, Resident Evil never went back to the hardcore survival horror until, like, kind of Revelations 1, but, like, even that is more akin to Resident Evil 4, so I guess it's not until, like, Resident Evil 7, but I know a lot of people give that game praise, and it deserves a lot of praise. It's a really good game, but I just think it's a really good game. I think the third act of Resident Evil 7, it's just falls flat for me personally. Like, after you when you beat Jack for the final time, I personally think that game just falls off a cliff. I mean, even that boss fight kind of sucked in my personal opinion. I should have brought my combat knife, huh? That probably would have been the smart idea. Yeah, I should probably go get my combat knife. Alright, transition. Quick transition. Alright, back at the spot. I'm back at it like a bad habit. Or, yeah, something like that. Fools! Huh, was this only it over here? Wow, I'm generally shocked. Might as well go combine the 2 ammo stuff I have. Get some more mag ammo. I'm gonna try to conserve as much high grade ammo as I can, or like high, ammo that they'll do big damage against Nemesis. Mother Effer's a huge pain in the butt, or he's definitely most likely going to be. Up, up, chitty yo.
Override complete.
Okay. 2, 3, 5. Oh my God.
An antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Oh my God. I don't have too many bullets left. Alright, we're gonna have to go under here, so we're gonna have to be facing a lot more of these people. Oh my God. I wanted to save all of this ammo I had. Damn it. We're gonna have to get used to dodging. Okay. Let's conserve ammo. Let's keep moving. Didn't I? Yep. There we are. Peace. All right, good. Just in case, but I know we're going to most definitely have to pick up something. So.
This must be what powers it.
Yeah. Punch harder like Superman. Like I said, Jill is a tall glass of water, while Carlos, he's a tall glass of Gatorade. But what about Chris? You know they're meant to be together. Or Sheva. Come on, Roger. We all play Resident Evil 5. Those come-ons were definitely coming on. You know what I mean? Don't turn your head to me, Cassie. You get what I mean. Well, you weren't alive when Resident Evil. Actually, no. You were here with us when I played a walkthrough of Resident Evil 5 Remastered. Never mind, I take that back.
Out of the way!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Every bullet counts. Pick it up.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Yep. God, Jesus. Well, that herb was useless. All right, let's go back. I hate all you zombies. How you died in the freaking explosion? I can't even talk correctly. I did like 4 videos in a row right now. Come on. Thank God. Saving just in case. I got 1 green herb. Great. Could be worse, but most certainly could be better.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber. Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
You ever crawl through here? I didn't even bother to check around the corner to see if there was like ammo or herb, because I'm almost dead. Not almost dead, but I have no herbs or ammo. Microwave it like Metal Gear Solid 4. They're giving me everything now. Let's find that. I got no other high grade ammo, right? Nope, but we might find some in the wild. You served me well, knife. You served me well. Now it's time to have a good time with the big boys. Is that it? That's everything? Alright, let's do our final little savey save. Wait, did I save? Alright, let's do this.
What in God's name is this place?
Trust me, this is going to be the strangest thing you're going to see in your career, Jill Valentine. Ouroboros. Mind control from a Wesker. That was so fucking stupid at RE5. I love that game, but come on now.
we have Peel.
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now, I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So, let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat arc. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Phase 2.
Watch it, you've got company.
Oh, I got time for this crap.
He's hiding behind tank 5. Now, rip that fucker apart.
Oh my god.
Here comes some more. Number 7. Yeah.
That's not fair. Dude has a hentai tentacle and I don't.
Got some more incoming. Saw him hide behind 2. Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Here comes some more.
What did he just throw?
Got some more incoming.
I'm running out.
Behind you. Don't give
No.
up. I think he's on his last legs. Here comes some more. Number 4. Surprise, asshole.
I think it's working.
I mean, I'm almost out of ammo. Oh my god.
Got some more incoming.
This is handy.
Look out.
Please F off. The camera is really sucking.
Here comes some more. Number 3. Surprise, asshole. Chill. Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, stay back! Now get on! I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush. Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
Nikolai, where did you go? I have to get that vaccine back.
I mean, what? No freaking last ditch random hentai tentacle? It has happened before in the Resident Evil movies. Look at you, Degeneration and Damnation. And no, is Annihilation one of them? Or that's one of the other Resident Evil movies. I'm talking about the animated ones, not the live action ones with Mila Jovovich. Hey, that second one, Resident Evil Apocalypse, not that bad. Okay. Are we ready to go? I said ready, but you guys get my point.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like them. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun. Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
Wouldn't be Resident Evil without any anime bullshit. But, gotta love it.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Oh my gun.
Two power sources remaining.
Stay put, Nemi. I'ma kill you, just... Gonna have to give me a quick second.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
One power source remaining.
Get back, Jill. Jesus, that one looked like it hurt.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up? Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit! Good riddance.
Pucker me impressed. I wish I could pick up a 10,000 pound rail gun.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him. I can still catch him. Oh no.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh no, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you all right?
There it is.
finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
And she did, kind of, sort of, in Resident Evil 5 with Chris and Sheva's help, but hopefully, I don't know. I'm actually pretty we actually do get a remake of RE5 and heck, even RE4 and Resident Evil 6. Like, let's fix that mess. Except for Leon's campaign. Resident Evil 6 Leon campaign is actually legitimately really good. Do not downplay it. Anyways, ladies and gents, and that was Resident Evil 3 Remake. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you much. I appreciate it. Overall, yeah, like I said, my thoughts are pretty much solid. I think this game's amazing. I think it's just as good as Resident Evil 2 Remake, and I do come in with a little bias because, like I said in the video, ladies and gents, I like survival horror, but I'm more of the line of like Dead Space 2 type of survival horror, where there's a lot of survival horror elements, there's a lot of scary horror elements, but there's a lot of good, like a good enough action that it doesn't become, you know, I don't know, too much overbearing or whatever word I'm trying to think of, like Dead Space 3 or like Chris's campaign or Jake's campaign and Resident Evil 6, that type of deal. I feel like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3, and Dead Space 2 all have a really good mix of that survival horror, scary moments, scary beats, and good action that doesn't, you know, keep me bored. Like in some parts of Resident Evil 2 Remake, even though it was in my top 5 favorite games of 2019, I was, you know, a little bored of that game throughout running through it because the horror elements didn't hit on some notes, and like the third act of that game and some of the, you know, the gameplay elements I kind of, you know, enjoy, like the gameplay mechanics of trying to get away from Mr. X, but that started to get a little annoying after like a couple you know, more than a handful of times that you face off against him. And I know this opinion of how I like this just as much as I like Resident Evil 2 Remake is kind of unpopular, because like I said in this video, a lot of people, a lot of critics, a lot of, you know, other my peers, content creators, what have you not, say that, like, you know, there's a lot of people who agree with me, but there's also a lot of people that are like, oh, I wish this had more, oh, this is so actiony, like this is so, the game's really short. But I'm like, well, I kind of could, you know, a little, you know, I could kind of counter most of that. Like Resident Evil 2 Remake wasn't that short, or excuse me, wasn't that long either. Like, I think I beat this game in about like 4.5 hours. I think I cannot wait to see. I can't wait to see my end time score to see how long I beat this game, or it took me to beat this game. But if I'm not mistaken, Resident Evil 2 Remake did not take that long as well. Like when you really think about it, there's only 3 main sections in that game. The police department, which I honestly think it doesn't really take too long to get through that. The underground sewers part, and the underground lab, and that's it. And I feel like the sewers and the lab takes a little bit more time than the Raccoon City part, because I feel like that has way more puzzles than. Actually, no. The Raccoon City, the police department did have more puzzles, but they weren't as, like, you know, bash your head against a wall, this is gonna take you forever to solve and whatnot. So there's that aspect. The more action part, I'm like, well, this is, you do play as Jill Valentine. She is, you know, what Carlos call a super cop. She's like Chris Redfield. Like, this isn't going to be like Leon and Claire, their first time, you know, they're little green under their ears, or what is it, green under their nose, whatever that's saying. That, like, they're pretty much rookies getting, you know, nosedive head first into all this shit. Well, Chris and Jill, or let's just talk about Jill, they already been through this with Resident Evil 1. back in the day with Spencer's Mansion. So that's understandable that this game is going to be way more action, which is kind of weird that opinion of a lot of Resident Evil fans. They have that opinion because I'm like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to speak out of turn, but Resident Evil 4 is, if I'm not mistaken, the most liked and probably most people's favorite, or most Resident Evil fans' favorite Resident Evil game. And that game wasn't really all that scary. It was really creepy at some points. There were some points that were super creepy and a little scary, but it wasn't like Resident Evil 1 or 0 or 2, you know, or even kind of 3, if you want to throw that into the mix. It wasn't. It was actiony and whatnot, and Capcom saw success in that, and you know, hey, let's make Resident Evil 5, which I really do love that game. So yeah, that's kind of weird. And the length, I talked about this before. Like I said, I don't think Resident Evil 2 Remake is probably an hour or two longer, but the thing is, ladies and gents, I mean, people were like, well, they had the different scenario campaigns, but to that, my counter argument would be, they really didn't add much. Like, what was it? What's the canon? It's Claire B, Leon A, I think, but they don't add much. Like, the most they add in the other campaign is that puzzle pieces are in different areas. And Leon's campaign, you start outside in the canon ending, but in the other non-canon ending or whatever, you start inside like Claire does. And in the others part, you face off against that bio zombie monster alien freak or whatever at the final thing with Leon, and you shoot a grenade launcher at it. That's it. Like, that's like the main stuff. That's not really too big. I honestly kind of thought that that's probably my least favorite part of Resident Evil 2 Remake is the different scenarios, because I'm like, they should just did what Resident Evil 3 did, where here's this section we play as Jill, then we switch to Carlos, then we switch to Jill, then we switch to Carlos. I wonder, it's kind of weird that Resident Evil 2 Remake didn't do that, where, hey, Claire enters the Raccoon City, you know, the police department for, like, you know, you have to play as her for a couple hours. Then you have to switch to Leon, and he has to find a way to get in there, but I don't know, maybe he starts in the sewers or whatever and has to go up. And, you know, him and Claire meet up and find Sherry, and they go their separate ways and meet up underground. So, I don't know. I feel like, you know, I'm not a mathematician or a game designer. I'm dumb when it comes to this stuff, but I feel like, you know, the second scenarios in Resident Evil 2 Remake was kind of like a waste of time, other than trying to get the quote-unquote canon ending, but that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, ladies and gents, like I said, Resident Evil 3 Remake, amazing game, one of my favorite games of 2020. Not my game of the year, still. That still goes to Ori and the Will of the Wisps, but Resident Evil 3 Remake is in my top 5. So yeah, I love this game very much. Like I said at the beginning of this video and throughout the video and the beginning of my walkthrough, take my opinions of this game with a grain of salt, because I did receive this free and early copy from Capcom themselves. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, ladies and gents, I just want to touch on this for a quick second. We're going to be continuing my Neo 2 walkthrough pretty soon, in a couple of days, maybe Saturday, Sunday, or maybe Monday before Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out. But in terms of, I mean, we should be able to beat the game by next Tuesday or Wednesday. But Neo 2, I'm talking about. And this part should go up like probably Saturday afternoon or maybe Friday afternoon, one of those 2 days. Anyways, for my next full brand new gameplay walkthrough, I'm going to be doing a full gameplay walkthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Cannot wait to jump in that. I never played the original Final Fantasy VII, and I did enjoy my time with FF7 Remake, the demo. That was pretty fun. So yeah, cannot wait to jump in that for all of you, probably next Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days. Yeah, and I think that's about it. Oh, no. Before that, my next game, or probably at the same time with Final Fantasy VII Remake, I will also be doing a walkthrough of Fallout 76 Wastelanders DLC. I cannot wait for that. I did not really enjoy Fallout 76 at all, but Wastelanders is going to bring in NPCs and what actually makes a Fallout game, or Bethesda Fallout game for that matter. So I cannot wait to see how Bethesda fixes this, or implements this. That ought to be exciting. So yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and on my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you, much appreciated. Before I let you guys go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video. If you guys like what you saw, please subscribe for more content. It helps out the channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can start receiving notifications when I post videos. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, family, cats and dogs, and whoever who nots. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H. And I also have a Patreon page. If you guys could please go over there, donate starting at the $2 tier so I can keep making some cool shits, and that's over here at this youtube.com/Baytuh. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H. Also, if you guys don't have a Patreon page, or you do not want to use Patreon, but you have a PayPal account, I also have a PayPal account you can donate to. That is paypal.me/Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H. And without further ado, ladies and gents, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Peace.